And we're underway in week 4. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The numbers a week ago for Michelle. 18 carries, 72 yards. On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to them early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
Buying time to his left. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. Here's Tyler Newsome now. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. And even 60 yards from the 8. They've got it 1st and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Clyde Edwards-Helaire. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
That catch good for only a couple. Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. From the gun, they run with Michelle. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the draw, here's Michelle. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 38. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Michael Dana drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They scored a touchdown the last time they had the football, but things going to be a little bit more difficult this time.
Oh, certainly, because where they're starting, the goal isn't even thinking about a touchdown at this point. They're thinking about field position, a couple of first downs in order to give some room for their punter and maybe flip the field position for their defense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Pretty effective opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the touchdown run earlier, and if he pops more of these 10 to 20-yard carries, could be a long game.
Yeah, those types of explosive runs wear down a defense. I think they need to add more people to the box, closer to the line of scrimmage, force them to throw the football, and see if they can slow them down that way.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
From the 38, Mahomes under pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. Here's Bridgewater. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Tyler Newsome now as he's on to punt for Denver. And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd and a couple. Mahomes. He gets it left side of Johnson. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down, Mahomes. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
Well, these two teams met in Kansas City earlier this season with the Chiefs winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 at the 19. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And this is incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. And McManus able to put it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Caught by Jones. 1st and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And the catch made by Johnson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. Bridgewater on first down. This is the tight end Fant. That catch good for only a couple. Line of scrimmage is the 8 on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Bridgewater. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Complete. It's Johnson. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 23. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And this one's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down. And now another one thrown incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Play fake. Bridgewater. They'll check this one down to Michel. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll make it 3rd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. To Michel on the dump-off. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Hardman on the return. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They've got the lead here as they begin this drive, trying to get that bad taste out of their mouth from the loss last week to the LA Chargers. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. Completes it to Hardman. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards remain for second down. Mahomes now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 40. Mahomes going to throw. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Chiefs who got the road victory there, so now looking to claim the season series at home in KC. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete there to Johnson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th. Mahomes' throw here into the hands of Jones. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Butker's kick here is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So the lead extended. I think at this point you say, hey, defense, take us to the end.
Well, if I got some good music to put to that, I could have a good country hit. I like the way you expressed yourself there. I think the offense has done enough so far. But like you say, if your defense is only giving up 3 points, makes it a lot easier to settle for field goals on this side of the ball.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. To throw is Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive. Looks
like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Mahomes now on 1st down. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. He could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Back to throw. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now he dumps this off over the middle and only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The Broncos on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. To throw, Bridgewater. He'll get this one to Patrick. 7 yards, the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. that's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. From the 29, Bridgewater. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marched up.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. So a potential big play by this defense wiped out by the face mask.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack. But the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the quarterback.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Michael Dana picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Bridgewater. He's got his big tight end, Fant. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Bridgewater to throw it. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Got a man open. It's Sutton. 7 yards, the pickup there. Bridgewater again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Broncos on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. He needed 2. He got 1. And that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. They'll try and run for it. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Bronco All-Pro, Chris Harris. And the Chiefs are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for 1 more first down to help salt this one away. Back to throw here. The right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing is Bridgewater. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Bridgewater's throw into the hands of Fant. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. From the red zone now, Bridgewater.
He'll get this underneath to Michel.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Michel on an island by himself in the backfield, 2nd and goal. Here's Bridgewater. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Broncos are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
Where they moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold